Eid al-Azha is a time when millions of hearts beat with the same rhythm of devotion, sacrifice, and gratitude, yet beneath the vibrant celebrations lies a tapestry of real stories that often go unheard, stories that reveal the true spirit of this sacred occasion. Imagine, for a moment, the world's vast Muslim community, from bustling cities to remote villages, all embracing this ritual in diverse ways, each sacrifice carrying a unique story of faith and hardship, hope and humility. This is Eid al-Azha Unfiltered, the raw, unvarnished reality of sacrifice as lived by ordinary people inspired by the extraordinary example of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, who said yes to Allah's command without hesitation, offering his most beloved, his son Ismail, as an act of ultimate submission. The Quran tells us in Surah As-Safat, "And we ransomed him with a great sacrifice." 37:107, a verse that captures the heart of Eid al-Azha, the willingness to give up what we love most for the sake of Allah. Across continents, in places like the crowded streets of Cairo, the rugged mountains of Afghanistan, the sprawling savannas of Africa, and the peaceful homes in Southeast Asia, this sacrifice takes many forms, but the essence remains the same: surrendering to Allah's will and sharing blessings with those in need. In one village in Pakistan, a family of humble means pools their savings all year round, sacrificing a small goat that becomes a symbol of survival and trust in Allah's mercy. Their story reflects the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who said, "The best of people are those that bring most benefit to the rest of mankind," Daraqutni, reminding us that Qurbani is not just about the act itself but about the spirit of generosity that must accompany it. Meanwhile, in refugee camps in Syria, where hope is fragile and lives are upturned by war, the act of sacrifice is a profound declaration of faith amid chaos, a powerful message that even in the darkest times, the light of submission to Allah can shine bright. The companions of the Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us through their sacrifices not just obedience, but empathy and community. It is said that they would distribute the meat in 3 equal parts, one for the family, one for relatives and friends, and one for the poor and needy, embodying the Quranic command in Surah Al-Hajj, and complete the Hajj and Umrah for Allah, 2:196, which includes acts of charity and communal responsibility. Reflect on how many of us experience the joy of Eid through the gifts we receive, but what about those who find their joy in giving what little they have, trusting Allah to multiply their reward? This contrast makes us ask, what does sacrifice truly mean in our lives beyond the ritual? Is it only the cutting of an animal's throat, or is it the surrender of our ego, selfishness, and worldly attachments? The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Every act of goodness is charity," Bukhari, urging us to see sacrifice as a holistic act, encompassing kindness, selflessness, and service. In East Africa, a community in Kenya uses the occasion of Eid to strengthen bonds, gathering around the fire with laughter and tears, sharing stories of past hardships and prayers for a better future. Their sacrifices are acts of renewal and hope, echoing the prophetic tradition where sacrifice was also a means to seek forgiveness and spiritual cleansing. Consider the story of a young mother in Indonesia who, despite facing financial hardship, sacrificed a portion of her Qurbani meat to feed orphans, teaching her children the priceless lesson of compassion and gratitude. These stories remind us that Eid al-Azha is much more than a ritual. It is a profound spiritual journey that binds us as a global ummah, transcending culture, language, and circumstance. So as you prepare your own Qurbani this year, pause and reflect. What story does your sacrifice tell? Does it echo the sincerity of Ibrahim's heart? Does it extend mercy and hope to those around you? In a world often fractured by division, Eid al-Azha offers a rare moment to witness the unity of submission to Allah's will and the power of giving. Let us strive to carry forward this legacy, not just through the act of sacrifice itself but through embodying the values it represents: faith, trust, generosity, and above all, love for Allah and His creation. May Allah accept every sacrifice, forgive our shortcomings, and make us among those whose acts of worship bring true benefit to humanity. Ameen.